Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Advance, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment. We'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So, you got this kind of like beef that's been going on now for not really a beef, right? And I've done my best to not talk about this particular story here and stories that are similar to this, and the reason why is simply this is none of my business, in the sense that these are people talking about their businesses, their personal finances, their corporation. So I barely get in. I don't care, right? People like the whole Gilbert Arenas and I don't care. It's not my money. I'm not getting any of that money. That's their money. That's their business. I ain't counting nobody's pockets. That's just me, right? But yesterday I saw something and I laughed. When I tell you I laughed for like a good few minutes when Shannon Sharpe said this. So this is just my take on things from an outsider looking in. This is probably going to be the only show that I do about this. Emmanuel Acho comes across to me with his show as somebody that's been looking for someone to respond to him for a minute now. He didn't win at he didn't win at I think Stephen A. Smith, and I think eventually Stephen A. Smith responded to him. He didn't win at a few he didn't win at a few cats, right? But I just thought that he was trying to get these people to respond to him badly. So he would talk about this guy, talk about that guy, and whenever somebody would talk about, like, respond back, they would like, fired up boys, and then the engines would get fired up, and then they would just start going like at it. So I had seen some clips about this here and there, and I've seen videos of people kind of like not making fun of him, but the whole backstory of how he got his podcast or his show or his YouTube channel. You guys know the whole thing, right? You guys know the whole story. So Shannon Sharpe and these guys, I guess they were like on vacation or something like this. And they came back, and Shannon and these guys decided to, like, okay, let me respond to you. And Shannon Sharpe, y'all know Shannon Sharpe is extremely funny. But he hit him with this line where he was like, this is my show and you guys are squatters. When I tell you I laughed for like a good 5 minutes. Like, it was so fun. Even the people on the Speak Easy show, even they were laughing. It was so funny. Take a look at the video here.
Numbers they never seen before. Keep y'all foot on their neck, Big Three. They know what time it is. They already know who we are. They know what we do. And that was happening. We give a little shine. We let the sun shine on them a little bit. But guess what? We come back out and shade. Hey. They'll die off again.
We did our restitution.
Hey. I ain't even say that.
What?
I could have said something, we was all
say it.
I could have chimed in,
they
but
I ain't got no for, bro. But they already know.
Hey, most of the time, Uncle Joe, I like to go. I like to go back and forth.
Organically, 2 million subs. I ain't no squatter. I ain't moving to somebody's house I didn't pay for until I get my house. I've been here for 30 days.
That's taking a big shot.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That's one thing. We not squatters. Take it how you want to.
Yeah. So you saw the video there, right? So Acho sees that, and of course he gets tight. Right? Call it whatever you want. He felt the kind of way. And then he decided to put up a response video to respond to what Shannon Sharpe had to say. But before we get into his response, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Kachava. Now, before we continue, let me tell you something. This year, I got serious about taking care of my body, my training, my nutrition, all of it. Nothing extreme. I just wanted to take better care of myself. But my days get busy between work, moving around, taking care of my daughter, trying to go to the gym, buying groceries. Life fills up fast. And when it does, nutrition is the first thing to fall apart. I would skip meals, grab whatever was easy, and feel it by the afternoon. Then I started using Kachava's new travel pack. Just one packet gives you complete nutrition ready for life to go on. Plant-based protein, fiber, greens, vitamins, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more. No artificial flavors, no sweeteners, no soy, no gluten, no preservatives, and no animal products. All the nutrition my body craves in one delicious shake, packed to go. It keeps my energy steady all day, and more importantly, it actually tastes amazing. If you have been meaning to take better care of yourself, this is the easiest place to start. Take your daily ritual with you. Go to Kachava.com and use code DREAMERS for 15% off your first order. That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code DREAMERS. All right, so take a listen to what Acho had to say here, and then we're going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to his response here.
When Nightcap and all other shows start seeing numbers they've never seen before, and that was happy. They got, hey, we give them a little shine. We let the sun shine on them a little bit. But that's guess what? We come back out, shade. Hey. They'll die off again.
Shout out to y'all for being the BlackBerry, but the iPhone is coming. But what Shannon has built is incredible. Chad is hilarious, and whenever I see Chad, it's always love. We are absolutely a better show. We're a better produced show. We are a more invested show. We're actually in studio. We talk to our audience. We engage our audience. We commit more to the show. We don't do the show from hotel rooms. We actually like read the super chats in real time. We have more than just one shot camera angles. We can actually do a 3-shot. So shout out to y'all for being the BlackBerry, but the iPhone is coming. So the BlackBerry, shout out. The iPhone is coming.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So you heard his response. First of all, when Shannon Sharpe made those comments, they were like, it's over. Like, he finished you. The squatters, it was so funny. And I even watched it on their show when it was so funny. He called these people squatters, bro. Squatters. Now, what's my take on this? This entire media ecosystem is just becoming, it's like one big pissing contest. Like, literally, that's all it's become. Who has the most subs? Who has the most views? And now that becomes the metric. Hey, I got 1.5 million subs. I got 2 million subs. I got 2.5 million subs. I got 10 million views. I got 20 million views. I got 30 million views this month. I got that. Like, that's the whole thing that it's become. In terms of Emmanuel Acho, there are two ways to look at it. A lot of people are like, bro, you didn't build that audience. That used to be the All Undisputed channel. They gave you that channel and you built it up to what it was, but you didn't build it from scratch. So there are a lot of people that are not going to give him that respect. And I feel like Acho, when they make those comments, it kind of digs at him, right? So you have those group of people out there. Then you have the other line, and I think Acho has said it, which is like, hey, well, people invest in companies all the time. They take them over, they change this up, change that up, and they grow it to whatever, which is the case, right? Because Acho's probably looking at it from the standpoint, this channel was dormant, we started publishing on it, and this and this and this, right? Now, YouTube is a funny place. Because the algorithm works in a very strange way. If you look at our channel, we didn't start off talking about basketball. We started off talking about a whole bunch of different things until we found what worked for us. I think the channels that do the best are those that you know exactly what you want to talk about from the onset, and then you just do that thing, right? The algorithm kind of understands better, and I've noticed those channels kind of behave a little bit differently than other channels where you have kind of this stuff going on here. For example, last year, on this channel you're looking at here, we experimented with a lot of political content, and the videos did very well, but it wasn't making any sense. So we then created a separate channel for politics. We started in January. We're almost at 50,000 subs, so that works much better. Right now, the internet is such a wild place. Like, I saw a video with Winnie the Pooh Low, who always in somebody's pockets, always watching somebody pocket. That dude pocket watches more than anybody. He like the YouTube financial auditor, bro. He like the IRS of YouTube. He always counting how many views somebody got, how much money they made. That's his business. Like, he knows how much money everybody makes, right? He to tell you how much Gilbert Arenas and them, like, that's his world. I don't understand it. What kind of man runs around analyzing how much money all these other, like, who cares? It's none of your. It's not your money. Focus on your own money. But anyway, I saw a video where he was reacting to a post that Emmanuel Acho put up, Whereas like their channel got 8 million views, and I think in a month, and forgot whatever the hell it was, but like 8 million views, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know how much Undisputed gets, but they get a lot of views. Look, my thing is this, man. Everybody should just go out there and make your money. There's enough money for everybody out here if you're willing to grind and you're willing to work. The fact is, what Shannon is doing doesn't matter. It doesn't affect what you're doing. Saying that, oh, Shannon, go invest in a studio, go invest in this, go invest in that. Some people don't need to do all of that. I think that's the point that Emmanuel is missing. Some people don't need to spend that money the way you think. Some people got it like that. Whereas some people, they need to do that. Look at Joe Rogan. Does Joe Rogan have one of the best setups you've seen? Hell no. It looks like he's in a damn wine cellar. But his shows, he's one of the most successful podcasters in the world. Right? And then you have other people that have these elaborate setups and they do very well. It all depends. Shannon Sharpe can do this. And you know why I think it doesn't matter? Because Shannon's brand, it's so strong that people are there for him. And if you see him in a hotel room, or you see him here, or you see him there, people know that these people travel. They move around. People are not stupid. They know this. They're not dumb. Like, if I'm traveling around, how the hell am I going to do a show in a studio if I move around a lot? Whereas if I'm a more centralized person and I'm in one place, then yeah. Then you got to look at the fact, what if everybody that we're doing the show with lives in different places? What if Chad Johnson lives in Miami and Joe Johnson lives in Atlanta? Or I mean, Shannon Sharpe maybe lives in California. Well, how the hell are they all going to be in studio? You forget, these people also have lives outside of the show. So there are a lot of circumstances. My thing is, there's not one size fit all. There are people that spend buku dollars on setups and it goes nowhere. Because at the end of the day, the setup matters, but not as much as people think it does. What matters is the personality and the content. That's what matters ultimately the most. And we can say whatever the hell we want to say about Shannon Sharpe and this and that and this and that, but Shannon has built a very, 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 very successful show. I'm just going to give you guys a quick overview of, and I hate to do this because this is none of my business. This is something that Winnie the Pooh Low does. He's the one that runs around counting how much money people make on YouTube every month. I don't care because it's not my business, right? But let's just take a quick look at how many views Shannon Sharpe got on Nightcap. And of course he has the other channel, but let's just take a quick look. How many views? And we don't know how much money he makes on sponsors, so we don't know. But looking at Nightcap, all right? The guy picked up 20,000 subs. He's picking up 10 to 20,000 subs a month. That's a lot of subscribers. Last month, on a month that he was off, they got 32 million views. The month prior, 34 million views. The month prior, 38 million views. That's about 1 million views a day. A day. The guy is making millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. And he's doing it from a hotel room. You know, and maybe that's what people like from him. So look, man, I think Chad lost this. I mean, Emmanuel Acho lost this one, because at the end of the day, Shannon did build his audience organically, and that's why you see those numbers. That is exactly why you see those numbers. A lot of those subscribers on his channel, bro. Nightcap has how many subscribers? Nightcap has 2 million subscribers. He got 30 million views. Speak Easy or whatever it is got how many subscribers they got? Let me see. Speak Easy. They have 2.6 million subscribers. And how many views did they get? And I hate doing this. This is so like low lights lifestyle. I don't do this. This is just mad corny to me, but this is him. 10 million views. You can't compare. You can't compare. You cannot compare. Shannon is in a totally different realm. And some people just got it like that. But man, when he hit him with that squatters comment, son, it was over for you, bro, at that point. Like, You can't go to war with somebody that's they got jokes like that, man. You might want to let him, you know what I mean? You might want to let him be.